Hello everyone, welcome back to my ATM7 to the Sky playthrough. Last episode we set up multiple automations for Botania, and I also wanted to finish Botania, like the quest line for Botania, in the last episode, but didn't get to it. The automation for this runic altar took way too long, so in the end, we're gonna finish Botania today. So first things first, we're gonna knock out some easy quests, like this blue ice quest. We already make blue ice for our Powa setup. Ender air bottle is gonna be easy. This is just going to be crafting a mana void. This is going to be crafting some of this stuff. This is just going to be crafting this. Let's see. We're going to craft all the armor. We're going to craft our last spark augment. So, and we're going to craft all our rings. As well as our alpha steel pylon and our Gaia pylons. So, that'll be pretty much like half the stuff. So we'll go ahead and do that real quick in a montage. Alright, so to me it looks like that's all of the crafting quests. So the next thing we have to do is we have to fight the Gaia Guardian, which takes a Terra Steel ingot right over here. Probably wanted a better sword than we have, but... Okay, so this probably isn't the best sword we can make, but it's gonna be good enough, I think. Ooh, also I think there's something from Project E that's nice. Let's see. To ring this one. Yeah, too much work. I already made a sword. This does have some sick music though. Oh, and this does the shooty thing. Okay, I take it back. This sword is actually good enough, I'd say. With how fast this this fight's going. I will not complain about the speed of this, or the strength of this sword. Also, fun fact about the Gaia Guardian is that it actually has like a darkened version of your own skin. That's pretty cool. And of course on servers it just shows client side whatever your skin is, so even if multiple people are fighting it. It also increases difficulty with the number of people fighting it. So as you can see under its like boss bar, it's got a 1 with a skull next to it. That means that there's only one person fighting it. Anyway, that was the Gaia Guardian fight. Let's do the Gaia Guardian 2 fight, shall we? So the thing about the Gaia Guardian 2 fight, well, first off, it takes a Gaia ingot to make, so you have to fight the Gaia Guardian at least once to do it. But it drops more Gaia Guardian essence or whatever it's called. Spirit of Gaia Guardian, whatever it's called. Anyway, it's a little bit harder. Well, it's probably about double as hard, my guess. However, it drops, I think, twice as much Gaia dust, whatever it's called. And it also drops a little die that gives you some neat stuff. Oh, never mind. This is a quest. The Dice of Fate. So, I didn't pick it up yet. I have too much crap in my inventory. It also gives you some runes, which are nice, as well as some like mana steel and that kind of stuff. One interesting thing, doesn't get picked up by magnets, so yeah, or at least not the Botania magnet, I guess. And when you right click it, you roll it. And I got the Ring of Odin, which I don't remember what that does. Oh, 20 max health. That's, I think, the best ring you can get. There's 3. There's a Ring of Loki and a Ring of Thor as well. I prefer the Ring of Odin the most. But I believe you can combine them as well. Anyway. And if you roll the same number, so it's on 1 to 6, if you roll the same number twice, you get nothing. So you have to fight it on average, like, probably 12 times or something like that. I don't know. I don't know the chances, but yeah. So you have to fight it maybe more than 6 times to get all the items. Oh, yeah, I see. So this fruit is basically an infinite food that uses mana for food, I think. So you just eat it until you're full. Ring of Thor, I don't remember what it does. The Key of the King's Law is pretty interesting. I guess I'm fighting it multiple times because I want to get all of these things because I want to finish this quest book, right? Or these quests. So, what does Mana Collector take? So we got 16 Gaia Dust, whatever it's called. Gaia Spirits. We really just need some more mana production, I think. Because with having these 2 be dominant sparks, it really slows down our Terra Steel production. Okay, so with the Gaia Spirits, there's 2 new generating flora that are cool. I always use the Dandelion. I'm not going to use it this playthrough because I always use it. The Skulkminot, or the Shulkminot, is interesting, but I don't think it's going to be within the scope of this playthrough either. Maybe if I do like a Botania only playthrough in the future, that'd be a fun thing to do, is to set up a Shulkminot. But yeah, no, probably not going to happen this playthrough. Which means, I mean, I can AFK for more mana. Or I get Terra Steel Bees. Right? Which means I have to figure out how to do gene sampling for that. Because I have to get the Iron Bee, which means I have to get an Iron Bee honey treat. Let me think about this for a minute. I'm pretty sure I got really lucky because I only had to fight that thing 6 times and I got all 6 items. So the Ring of Odin gives 20 max HP, but it also gives you some elemental resistance, I believe. Let's see, where is it? And indefinite protection from elemental damage, including drowning, suffocating, fire, and starvation. So I think you're immune to that, which is pretty good. And then we have the Ring of Thor, which makes your Terra Shatter better. Bigger area of effect, so that's good if you're using that pickaxe, I guess. So Ring of Loki basically makes it so you can affect multiple blocks at once. I never use it because it's just confusing. I just don't want to deal with it. And then we have the Eye of the Flugel, which will teleport you to a location using some mana, but it can't teleport you between dimensions. And if you're using the Flugel Tiara, you can fly pretty much infinitely with it at a higher mana cost. Then we have the Key of the King's Law, which I think will be better to just show you what it does. Yeah, so that's the Key of the King's Law. Like I said, the Apple of Grizel, where is it? Fruit of Grisaia? Basically infinite food, the cost of mana. Wait, the legend says that the same relic may not be awarded to the same person twice, so keeping an earned relic safe is a high priority. Wait, does that mean like it's guaranteed to not get him, or to get him in 6 tries? I don't know. But anyway, that's the 6 items from the Gaia Guardian 2 fight. Although the fact that this is the relics of Asir 2, the heck is Resolute Ivy? Oh, the Resolute Ivy is just a soulbound system, so that way you don't lose your things if you die. I'm tempted to fight this a couple more times and see if I get anything new, but I don't think I will. You know, I'll do it. Oh, it gave me Gaia Spirits. I won't complain about that at all. Because I believe these are used for, I mean, they got to be used for the ATM star, right? Well, maybe not. Anyway, so that is the Gaia fight done. That's that done. So I think we should have to craft a couple more things, and then, well, guess we have to get these wills. So we have to we do have to kill a few more of the Gaia Guardians. So I'll just do that real quick, and then, yeah. So first off, let's craft the things, and then we're gonna switch this one out with the Gaia spreader, because that's the only spreader we really use, I think. I guess we have used these three, but that system's set up in a way that is like basically the perfect speed, so we don't want to mess with it. And good. So now that's gonna go much faster. We can dump all that stuff in there, I guess. This will replace our bread when we go with that. Oh, and then I also want to make this Globetrotter sash. I was gonna make that last episode, but ended up not. So I made a plain strider sash. I don't like that one so much because it gives you jump. This one gives you fast, or makes you fast, and also gives you better jump. So I don't know. I like this one better though, for sure. So yeah, now as far as I can tell, I just have to do a couple more of the Gaia Guardian 2 fights, and then I will have these wills, and I will be done with Botania? We'll see. Okay, so we have done like 16 of these fights total now. So, I don't know if I want to do another one right now. I mean, we can just call it good enough, honestly. Because, like I said, we don't, I don't know if I said this, but we don't actually need all the wills. We're not going to use any of them, since we're not using the Terra Steel or Elf Steel, armor. So I don't really think I care. So real quick, I'm going to see if there's anything else in Botania I want to go over before we finish up with Botania for this series, and then I'll be right back. Okay, as far as I can tell, there's nothing else from Botania that I really want to do. So next episode, we'll be going into probably Industrial Foregoing. That's got some stuff that I've been wanting to mess with in this series. So that might even be a one episode thing. And then after that, we might get back into another magic mod. Let's see what magic mods we have. Ars Nouveau, which I've never actually played with really either of these other two magic mods. So yeah, I might get into that in 2 episodes on next Sunday. So stick around for that. And I'm doing Mechanism Spotlight every Saturday. Actually, it's going to be 2 this week. There's going to be 1 on Tuesday. Technically, it's going over the Mechanism Tools mod, but it's also going to go over like the armors and stuff in Mechanism.